Up next on Line TV, we have Ann Langston shining some spotlight on a very committed volleyball player in Two Chicks in a Flick, giving us some great movie recommendations and getting us into the Christmas spirit.
And me, Bo Brown with all your weather updates throughout the week. All that more, Line TV starts now.
Hello and good morning, Cersei. Hi, I'm Brooklyn Shaver.
And I'm Curtis Stevens. Today is Friday, December 12th, and we hope this week has treated you well. Now we'll start this day with some student announcements.
The Mighty Roar Spirit Store, located in room 217, please enter through room 218. Stop by and see what they have to offer and help support this amazing store.
Coach Shucker will be here on campus for fall letterman jacket ordering today at 1:30.
ASVAB scores will be distributed today during Lion Time in the SHS library. Students also receive and interpret the scores at that time. If you took the test and do not plan to be at school on Friday, you are strongly encouraged to attend this session.
Spring registration for ASUBB classes are open, and to ensure a smooth process, students are encouraged to register before the December holiday break. Classes at ASUBB begin on Monday, January 12th, and the final day to register is Friday, January 16th. Brooklyn, are you in the Christmas spirit?
Oh yes, I can't wait. Why do you ask, Curtis?
Because Reagan and Kaya are back with another Two Chicks in a Flick, highlighting some favorite Christmas movies.
Hey Cersei, welcome to a new episode of Two Chicks and a Flick. I'm Regan Tyler.
And I'm Kaya Fortune. It's time to answer our trivia question from the last show.
Our trivia question was, how old was Charles M. Schulz when his first Peanuts comic strip was published? And the answer is, age 27.
Our first movie is Oh, What Fun.
Oh, What Fun is a new American Christmas comedy film directed by Michael Showalter and written by both Michael Showalter and Chandler Baker. It stars Michelle Pfeiffer, Felicity Jones, Chloe Grace Moritz, Dennis Leary, Dominic Sessa, with Jason Schwartzman, Eva Longoria.
In the film Oh, What Fun, Claire Kloster makes the Christmas magic happen every year for her family, but her children and grandchildren don't realize the effort it takes until she goes missing.
Our next movie is Home Alone.
Home Alone is a 1990 American Christmas comedy film directed by Chris Columbus and written and produced by John Hughes. It is the first film in the Home Alone franchise. The film stars Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister, an 8-year-old boy who defends his Chicago home from a home invasion by a pair of robbers after his family accidentally leaves him behind on their Christmas vacation to Paris.
Linsky, polka king of the Midwest. If you have to get to Chicago, we'll gladly drive you.
The cast also features Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, John Hurd, and Catherine O'Hara.
Home Alone is personally one of my favorite movies. Our family watches it multiple times each year, but it cannot beat the movie of the month.
Our movie of the month is It's a Wonderful Life.
The 1946 Christmas classic stars James Stewart, Donna Reed, Carolyn Grimes, Virginia Patton, Jimmy Hawkins, Lionel Barrymore, Henry Travers, and many more talented actors.
It's a Wonderful Life is a story about George Bailey, a man who sacrifices his personal dreams to help his community, but becomes despondent on Christmas Eve and contemplates suicide. George then returns to his own life with a renewed sense of hope and appreciation for his family and community.
You really had a wonderful life.
That sound both means an angel got its wings, and it's time for our Two Chicks trivia question.
Our Two Chicks trivia question is, who said that every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings in the movie It's a Wonderful Life?
Tune in next month for the answer.
Back to you at the news desk.
If that doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will.
You got that right. Home Alone has to be one of my all-time favorites.
Feral hogs are causing serious damage across Arkansas in the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and the population is only growing. The invasive species has now spread into nearly every part of the state, creating major challenges for landowners and wildlife managers. The animals tear up natural habitats as they search for food, leaving behind costly and sometimes irreversible damage. With no natural predators, feral hogs reproduce rapidly and much faster than native species.
President Donald Trump said Wednesday that the United States has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. The U.S. has built up the largest military presence in the region in decades and launched a series of deadly strikes on alleged drug smuggling boats in the Caribbean Sea and Eastern Pacific Ocean. The Coast Guard members were taken to the oil tanker by helicopter from the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford, the official said. The Ford is the Caribbean Sea after arriving last month in a major show of force, joining a fleet of other warships. The Coast Guard members can be seen later in a video moving throughout the superstructure of the ship with their weapons drawn. Brooklyn, this temperature is crazy. One day it's cold and the next is warm.
I agree. Let's send it over to Bo Bramlett to see if our weather will smooth out soon.
Good morning, Cersei. It's time for your weather updates. Today's going to be a high of 60 and mostly sunny skies. A rain at 5% chance. Winds at west-southwest 8 miles an hour, and your humidity is at 58%, and your sun rose at 7:06 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight's going to be a low of 33, mostly clear skies. Rain at 8% chance and winds at west-southwest 6 miles an hour. Your humidity is going to be at 85%, and your sunset will at 4:55 p.m. On to the almanac. The last 7-day average is a high of 53, a low of 24. Your monthly average of precipitation is 4.91 inches. Your month to date was 0.35 inches. On to that 5cast. Saturday is going to be a high of 45 with a low of 21 with partly cloudy skies and a rain at 3% chance. Sunday is going to be a high of 31 with a low of 16 with partly cloudy skies and a 15% chance of rain. Monday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 37, low of 27 with 0% chance of rain. Tuesday is going to be mostly sunny skies, a high of 50, a low of 43 with 0% chance of rain. And Wednesday is going to be a high of 60 with a low of 55 with a 7% chance of rain. And cold temperatures are starting to go away, and back to the news desk.
Thanks, Bo, but enough about this weather talk. I'm starving. Do you know what's for lunch today?
I do. Today for lunch we'll be having jumbo crispy chicken tenders, classic pizza, chicken and chili crispito, classic American cheeseburger, creamy chicken salad, fresh whole fruit, and milk.
That sounds absolutely delicious. Be sure to thank the lunch ladies for preparing this amazing food for everyone to enjoy.
There is school volleyball, and then there is also club volleyball.
Annie Langston talked with a student on her love for the sport and her process of trying out one of these teams.
Many students find passion in sports, and for some, it becomes more than a game. Today, we'll take a look at one student who's diving into volleyball and joining new clubs to follow that passion.
Just trying to advance more into volleyball and get better, because the club I'm currently trying out for, which is Cabot AVA, they're better than my usual club because they're more professional, and then it's a bigger company that runs it. They're all really nice, but at the same time, some of them are a little mean, because I don't know, they just I knew we were all very competitive, but for the most part, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't too bad.
She's preparing to try out for the Cabot AVA team, hoping to take her skills to the next level. For her, volleyball isn't just a sport. It's something that brings a deep sense of peace and purpose.
Volleyball just means trying a new thing. I really like volleyball a lot because, I don't know, it just it makes me feel free in a sense, and it puts my mind off of everything else. And so that's why I really like volleyball.
Even though volleyball means a lot to Ariel, it doesn't mean that it wasn't difficult.
I faced a lot of doubt because the girls are a lot better than what I'm used to. And the way I handled it is just getting through the tryouts because it's only 2 hours of the day. And so I knew if I just got through it, then I'd be fine.
Even though Ariel faced apprehensions, she still overcame these hardships. Here's some advice she has for others trying out.
Being more confident in yourself and not being scared to try new things and just getting out of your comfort zone.
Overall, Ariel Blackman is prepared for tryouts even though she faced conflicts. We wish her the best of luck. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Annie. Next up is Chandler Hopper with all our latest local and national sports.
That's right, Brooklyn. Wednesday, there were some athlete signings, and Chandler has all of the info.
Happy Friday, Cersei. Hi, I'm Chandler Hopper, and let's jump into some sports announcements for the week.
Our Searcy High wrestling team had their meet yesterday where they faced off against schools Sheridan, Jonesboro, and Montville. We will bring you the highlights from the meet next week. Searcy had their college signing day this past Wednesday where athletes Zach DeCinco signed to Hardin for tennis, Sheridan Hernandez signed to Hardin for tennis as well, and Addison Hardcastle signed to Williams Baptist for soccer. Our Searcy boys basketball team faced off against the Jacksonville Titans this past Tuesday where they would go on to lose 50-45. Moving on to national sports, in the NFL, the Cincinnati Bengals took a trip to Buffalo to take on a scary Bills team. The Bengals have been struggling all season with a record of 4-8, and they look to turn things around by upsetting Josh Allen and the Bills. The first quarter was pretty slow, but ended in the Bengals' favor as they led 7-3 going into the second quarter. The Bengals would get things rolling, scoring 2 touchdowns and holding the Bills' offense to only 8 points going into halftime, 21-11. Unlike the first half, the Bengals' offense was held scoreless in the third quarter, coming out of halftime slow and uncoordinated. Josh Allen and the Bills would turn things up a notch where Josh Allen would go on to throw for 3 touchdown passes, giving them the lead, and followed by A.J. Epinez's key interception to seal the second half comeback. The New Orleans Saints traveled to Tampa Bay to face a strong Buccaneers squad led by outstanding quarterback Baker Mayfield. In the first quarter, both teams would go back and forth, both scoring a touchdown early on. The second quarter would be real quiet as the Bucs were only able to score an impressive 41-yard field goal to go up 10-7 heading into halftime. The Saints would come out of halftime rumbling, with quarterback Tyler Show scrambling left for a 34-yard touchdown, reclaiming the lead 14-10. The Bucs would answer back with a quick 1-yard rushing touchdown up the middle, taking back the lead. In the final minutes of the third quarter, the Saints would be able to set up the kicker for a must-needed 30-yard field goal to tie the game, heading to the fourth. The Saints would get things rolling in the fourth quarter with the defense stopping the Bucs on a long drive and to get into the end zone yet again and take the lead 24-17. The Bucs would be unable to get things rolling of their own, only get on the board with a field goal, losing the tough game being upset by a struggling Saints team. That's all the sports updates I have for you, Searcy fans. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks for all of our sports updates, Chandler.
Well, that's all the time we have for this last normal show of the semester.
Get ready to laugh. Monday, check out our fall blooper show, which shows all of our behind-the-scenes mess-ups.
I can't wait for that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Brooklyn Shaver.
And I'm Curtis Stevens. Have a great weekend and Christmas break, Searcy.